We've got two casualties with us tonight. We've got Hannah Stewart and we've got Leah Fleming. Girls, how are we doing tonight?
Not too bad, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah. Hannnah, we'll start with yourself. So your injury, just tell us the situation about when it started, please.
It was a few weeks before the season started, about 10 weeks ago now, I think. We were at training and we were doing 1v1s and Leah took me out. Her knee just bashed into my quad, and I never really thought anything of it at the time. I just thought it was a wee dead leg. And then I drove home, and when I got out of the car, I could barely walk. And then it kind of loosened off, and then I tried the next session, and I couldn't run. I couldn't really do anything. So that's been me since then. I've not really been able to do anything high impact or running, but nobody really knows what it is. So it's been frustrating, but I just need to wait and see and be patient. But that's how it started.
Yeah, absolutely. And Leah, give us the insight into, because I might be wrong here, but I think it was the first night, my first ever training session, and I heard lots of good reports about yourself, and then you picked up the injury. So can you give us your situation, please?
Yeah, so mine happened towards the end of the session. It was in the game, and I went to block a ball, and my ankle just went. And I knew straight away it was bad because I had to call the ambulance, and I couldn't walk on it at all. So I've had my MRI now though, but I'm just waiting for the results. So hopefully it's not too serious and I can get back sooner rather than later, because it's starting to get a bit frustrating now.
We did back to that night. I remember it was coming in the WhatsApp group chats and everything like that. You were in the hospital and you got out. What time was it? 6 in the morning?
Nah, I didn't have that. I was only in the hospital for till about 1 in the morning. So
I knew it was
it
early.
wasn't that long.
Yeah. So Hannnah, you were telling me off air there that there's no kind of hypnosis or any idea what kind of injury you've got. That must be very frustrating for yourself.
Yeah, it is. It's really frustrating. I just keep getting a pain in my knee, so they think it's meniscus or cartilage. They're not really sure which yet. But it's frustrating because I can do everything apart from run. So I can do bike work, I can do strength. But as soon as I run, that's when the pain starts. So it is frustrating, and I've seen about 4 or 5 physios, and I've been referred now to a specialist. So I'm just waiting for an appointment, and then hopefully we'll get scans and stuff and see what's going on. But it is frustrating because nobody really knows what rehab or anything to do because nobody knows what it is. So I just need to be patient. But yeah, it is frustrating.
Well, yeah, you kind of alluded to in your previous question there, but when are you looking at a return to even kicking a ball?
I have no idea yet, because I can't even walk in. It's painful. So the likelihood is it probably will need an operation. So even if it does, probably means I'll be back quicker than if it was no results and they said, just keep with the rehab. But I think it'll be quite a while, a few months anyway, before I start kicking a ball again. But just got to see.
Mm-hmm. Hannnah, how frustrating has it been not being able to see the girls? I mean, you're from Ellen, so you've kind of got a wee fan club in that neck of the woods with Dora and Cassie. You probably travel in together as well. So how frustrating has it been not being part of the team, being part of the team virtually, but not being part of the team in a physical way?
Yeah, it's strange. I'm always used to going down with the girls 2 or 3 times a week, and then a Sunday, and sitting in a car with them for hours a week. And it is strange because you still get the texts and you still get the updates of what's happening, but you don't really feel part of it, which is strange because it's my team and I want to be a part of it. But because of COVID, obviously we're not allowed to go to games, and it's been strange watching it from afar. But we've been watching the games online and seeing how the girls are doing that way. But yeah, it's very different to when you're playing, and you just feel still part of the team, but you feel very, very out of it, and you don't really know what's going on, and it's frustrating.
Mm-hmm, yeah, and Leah, for yourself, you must be finding it very frustrating as well. Have you been paying for the footage that the club offered?
Yeah, so I think it's more frustrating because I've not even been able to make my debut like for Forfar yet, because obviously I moved during lockdown, and then I was at like I felt like I was at a good place, and then that happened. So yeah, it's not been the best, but yeah, I've been watching the games like Hannnah said with the footage, so it's been good to watch the girls, but it's not the same as being involved, you know, going to training and stuff. So it has been quite frustrating and difficult.
Mm-hmm. Hannah, would this be the most amount of time you've had out of football in terms of playing the game? Because you had lockdown and then you had your injury situation.
Yeah, definitely. I had quite a big injury last season with my Achilles, but I got that sorted, and then I was back to it, and then lockdown kind of happened. So I couldn't tell you the last time I played a game. I've not played a game definitely this year. So yeah, it is probably the biggest amount of time that I've been out of football, but it's just one of these things, just happens.